Hello, hello. Give me 1 second, I'm just getting my music. So let's do the Quirky soundtrack. Then I'm gonna take off the vocals. There's a chance that this playlist is kind of annoying. Ding. And then properties, Quirky music. Then there you go. All right. Do 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 do. All right. Not the best, but I got. The YouTube chat open too. Actually, I can just put that on this window on screen, can't I? It'll be a little crummy looking, but it'll be better than not having YouTube chat at all. Okay, let me just do that. Let's see, we'll do, would that be browser? YouTube chat. No, that is not what I wanted. Remove. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, yeah, afternoon. I always feel weird saying Ohayo when it's like obviously not early in the morning. But yeah, 고기겐요. That's a good one to say all times of the day. Baka kokujin gaijin desu. No, you can't say gaijin. You have to say gaikokujin. It's. I guess I should. Yeah, I guess I can put a YouTube channel, right? Or no, actually, I want to do the least eye movement. So this is better. Actually, is there like a way I can... I want to put a little frame on this. I don't want YouTube chat to feel left out. That's better. Image, 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 or media. No, image. Chat. YouTube chat frame. Yes, I can do this. No. I don't want this. Yada. No, this cloud's too small. Maybe I can use this, but just like this. YouTube chat can go on top of that. And then I can put on another frame. It's so meta. Stream layout making stream. YouTube chat frame. Okay, stretch this out a bit. No. Ah. Okay, this works. But then I think I might wanna exit out of that, and then squeeze this down here. And then for I can move this, scoot this over here. Yeah, there you go. Then what's my window looking like right now? Not bad. Okay, okay, this works. Yatta yatta. Alright, now I'm gonna find a different playlist because the mood quirky is not working out for me. Relaxing? No. Sentimental? Sure, busy and frantic. Wait, I don't want orchestral. Electronic? No. Peaceful, quirky. Heavy and ponderous. Ekvar, welcome, welcome. Doing good. I'm trying to pick a music mood playlist on my royalty-free website. Elegant? Where's the funky playlist? Just want something that's not too distracting. Although funk is fun. Let's just go with funk. It's kind of hard to go wrong with funk. Okay, not too loud? Not too loud. Okay. Alright, so the plan today is, at the very least, I'm going to make a, a thumbnail screen for the streams I want to do next week. because based on the life plans I have, I decided that next week I'm going to spend pretty much I'm gonna try like every day of the week streaming myself working on the next video. I imagine it'll be a lot of the fun visual stuff, but some of the boring editing and also script writing part will also be shown. I don't think it'll be that talkative, but it'll kick me in the butt to actually do some work. So that's what I'm excited for. I don't have pen pressure. Kick this in. There we go. Oh wait, you left a question? ちょっと待って。Oh yeah, have I heard of Pretty Please I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl? I have, but I have not seen it. It's a project that's mostly done through like storyboards right now, right? It looked charming, but I don't know. I'm not that into indie animation. I like very loosely follow like Amazing Digital Circus, but that's about it. I guess I'm kind of looking forward to Knights of Guinevere, but I don't know. I think I'm enjoying watching my HBO shows right now more. I think I'll do something like I'll be here. It's a frantic way of doing computer. Spider fingers. Keyboard, and then England today Henry Ford. What is it? Ford. Zane got engaged. Thoughts? Oh, I'm happy for her. Again, I'm not like super following them. Is her partner not for anything? I know Ringo mentions him a couple times in her videos, but looks like they do art too. Yeah, he's our editor. Okay. Cool. No, they seem like a sweet couple. Almost Animations, welcome. 3 days of work finally finished and posted an animation. Oh, congrats! That is exciting. work is that? Like, I have no idea how much, what you should expect from like an animator in like 3 days of work. The most animation I think I've done is like made an icon of like a character blinking. It's 10 seconds worth of rough animation, but that's only because I work slow. I mean, animation takes a lot of work. Sugoi yo. And also I feel like drawing already has like a lot of brain work you gotta do. Animation's adding like another layer to that. Not to mention you gotta draw the same thing so many times. I'd rather animate for days than spend short time on clankers. But think of how easily you can just animate the swaying bust of an anime girl through the power of AI. I have a link if you guys are interested. Yeah, go ahead and shoot the link in chat. Why did you bring that bit up? Croc made those knockers jiggle. I feel like that's the only thing that I wouldn't say AI is good for. Like, it's not really good for that either, but just like that's the only way I've seen it people actually like maybe get any satisfaction from animating anything. Over-rendered anime woman stares right at you as she sways side to side. I mean, that's like what the Gantz author's Twitter page is like full of these days. Have you read Barefoot Gen? I have not read it. I think a long time ago I actually watched a what was it? A live action drama adaptation of it. Like there's an anime version that's like really horrific, I think, right? Am I mistaking that for like a different war anime? Waffles, I'm watching animation right now. It's so cute. Oh. I'll watch it again. I like the part where your character like holds their knee to like get up. That part felt really natural. I like that. this. Favorite kid is in Japanese sneakers or Toodle. I see. There's a scene in the manga where Gen sang a racist song about Korea, but his father gave him a tongue lashing for it, and later he befriends a Korean. I didn't know there was a scene like that. Should we do a watch-along stream of Barefoot Gen for in August? No, I feel like that's... No, I don't want to do that. I feel like that's not essentially doing much something different from how Japan plays Grave of the Fireflies every year in August, but I don't feel like it's good to do that on stream. Have you considered doing a video about shoujo manga, since you're a bit about Apothecary Diaries, which, to be honest, was quite flawed. No worries, I understand. I've been wondering how much you approach the topic, actually focusing on it. Yeah, I'm looking to do something like that. I actually got a book about shoujo manga history. Where did I put it? There we go. Ding. So I need to start reading this. It's literally a book that came out pretty recently about shoujo manga history. And like, I think with the Apothecary Diaries video, the thing I should have done more was like kind of make it a little more clear where I was coming from. I really honestly didn't care about like Apothecary Diaries so much as like its own text, but kind of what it represents in terms of like shoujo manga in general. Or not specifically shoujo manga, but like the shoujo genre in general, and how much of like a wish fulfillment fantasy it is. But I feel like a lot of that was kind of like buried under like at least what you can see in the comment section, the arguments of like what makes a Mary Sue and stuff. And that's my bad. Anyway, I want to draw Yagino in a cheerleading outfit. Actually, I'd love to watch Barefoot Gen. I never watched it or read it, but always wanted to. I don't know, maybe it might be something worthwhile thinking about. Or maybe I can even just make a whole book, no, not a stream, but like a video, just being like a retrospective on like a collection of like like response to World War II atomic bomb related media. Also, Native Hawaiians, what's your outlook on them? I haven't really thought about them. Lena, you have to, I gotta say, I don't really have, like, much thought on, like, random topics like that. Appreciate your curiosity on, like, my insight, but I don't got much. Imagine me as like a little candy jar of like star candies, There's like maybe 4 of them in there, and if you just like rattle it, you can hear something, but that's about it. That's my brain. And also, I just have like, I get just kind of nervous about like speaking out of my ass about things, or even just coming off like that. So, that is why the medium of video essays works for me, because I can contemplate on how I'm gonna word things all month long. And then put it out there, feel satisfied, look at the comments for the first hour or so, and then never think about that topic ever again. Completo stuff from Mario Galaxy. More completo, but I guess the stuff in Mario Galaxy is just like the star candies, isn't it? I know they looked familiar. I've seen DVD logo brain, yeah. What did you hope in the straight home moves? You know, just take a big stick and like crack it open. Easy. Crack that drink over my big stick. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I meant. Ah! Oh, moose. I just realized there's soup moose in there. Let's see. Maybe I can animate this like real quick, where I can just like have this part like just jitter. You ever heard of, actually, how many times have I said how you ever heard of on your streams? I think we've hit double digits by now. Yeah, but yeah, how has everyone been? It's been hot here. I had to go to the grocery store early today, so you're telling me if I write something it'll appear on the stream? Yeah. So behave. いい子にしてろよ。No. Let's see, anyway, have you seen a bit of Exposing Gript? I'm okay, by the way. The series on criticizing clickbait YouTubers like the Critical Drinker and Donic. Huh. I've not. I have seen like more like critiques on more like micro trends on YouTube. Like if we're talking about like the kind of new wave of like storytime animation YouTubers, there was like a period like since like maybe 2-3 months ago that a whole bunch of people started to be like, this is my first video introducing myself, and kind of that being like a way to garner views, which honestly I was kind of like suspecting that after I saw like maybe the third video with a similar title. And then like productivity YouTube videos are just like all kind of the same flavor of like, learn this one cool trick and you will have 2 extra hours in your day. Racist, sexist, bad faith grifters who get shit wrong. By the way, there have been videos on the first videos thing, so yeah. There have been videos on the first video thing. Yeah. I've seen a couple of those. Yeah, there's like worse grifts, obviously. Hello, YouTube and purple YouTube. I was talking with my dad yesterday, and like, he was saying like there's just something about Twitch that just has their like chat thing figured out, and YouTube is just, they're just not there yet for some odd reason. I don't think you need to cover the first video thing. Oh no, I'm not gonna do anything like that. No, it's more just like I think I saw that trend, and I don't know, like it's just my I feel like my approach to YouTube videos is just a bit different. So having like a video like that almost like promises so much in the future, in starting off with that just feels like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself doing that. And I think you should just take like videos one at a time and focus on upping the quality of each of those. Okay, how do knees work? Have you seen videos by Asians besides Ingo Tsuga? I don't know if I have. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. Maybe there was like a person on Unpacking Japan that is like Asian, but I'm not quite sure. It's not like my like go-to for YouTube. I feel like the stuff I make content for that usually isn't the type of things I watch. I mean, here and there, like I used to be like watch a lot of AniTube 10 years ago. Geez, 10 years ago. When you get sherbet? Oh, enjoy! Oh yeah, Laura Shigihara. 知ってんのこの人。知らない。ちょっと待って。Serenine, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good time, having a good day. Actually, I should use this as like a... I should take all my YouTube thumbnail and like streaming now splash art and post that on VGen and start advertising YouTube thumbnails. Because I like doing like little explicit animation like this. She's the composer of Plants vs. Zombies, French and Japanese. Hey, そうなんだ! I didn't know the person who did the music for Plants vs. Zombies was part Japanese. I delusionally want to be adored by fans of my content and want to hit haters with a car. It'll happen. I think I wouldn't say it's easy, but I think there is just kind of like this natural draw of people when you put yourself out there with the things you love and like at the forefront, and like, you know, obviously it's going to it might attract people who don't like you, but I feel like that will only that's usually going to happen like after you get a fan base that like supports you first, and then so it kind of makes it easier to like just kind of brush them off. Although I would say you do want to, the part that is a bit difficult is like holding in that feeling of wanting to hit haters with a car, or more likely responding to comments that don't agree with you. Gameoverse is not that controversial, come on. Yeah, I keep seeing stuff about that. Like people making trying to make a fuss over Gameoverse. The characters are just kind of busty furries, right? Let's see, Len, what did you say? Now for a big question. Ever experienced racism? You're hitting me with the hard questions, huh? Hi, welcome. I'm about to talk about racism. You know, I don't think... I've been pretty lucky, just in general, with like not experiencing hardships. I don't know, I feel like the combination of me being a shut-in and not being very social, and then spending half my life in Japan, is, yeah, like at least has kept me away from like anti-Asian, anti-Japanese, like, racism. I don't know if it's racism, but I have been, like, I guess, like, identified as, like, half, or at least, like, not fully Japanese when I'm in Japan. But I don't think that's racism. That's just, like... And then being treated as, like, a tourist in Japan and stuff like that. Which is, like, half right anyway in the past few visits, because I am living in the US most of the time. But it's always a little awkward when I'm, like, spoken in English by Japanese staff and they're, like, struggling to speak English, and it's like, okay, at what moment do I say, hey, I can speak Japanese? Or sometimes it's actually, they speak pretty good English. And I'm like, okay, this conversation is going well, but I can speak Japanese. Do I say I can speak Japanese, or just, like, pretend like I can't speak Japanese? Are you currently in Japan? No, I was visiting, like, until May 1st. I was in Japan for the whole month of April. But, I'm currently in the East Coast now of the US. How long do you usually stream? I want to check if I'm able to catch part of your stream when I have to leave. Yeah, so usually I stream on Wednesdays and Sundays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. Usually I go a little bit past 4, depending on, like, what I'm doing for dinner. Today I'm thinking like 4:30. I have a kimono? I might have seen her. Oh yeah, I checked out. I don't think I've seen specifically her channel stuff, but I did see the collab she did with Ringo. I should check out her stuff though. I assume she also studied animational art. Wait, actually my pen pressure is not on. Okay, I think I need to... YouTube... no, stream... Today's date... Oh, it's already the 20th? It's gonna be June. I'm gonna turn 30 next month. I don't want that. Okay, I gotta close Clip Studio real quick. Konichi washed. Starts off with a banger. Boomerification, no! My life's gonna end. It's all down here hill after 30, right? June soon, Vegas. Let me hear y'all make some noise. There you go. There's the pen pressure. Soon you're gonna have opinions on shopping carts or something equally banal. I feel like I'm already there because of my boyfriend. I probably do have a lot of opinions on like boring things. My boyfriend and I started watching Blue Lock on a whim like a few days ago. Because I knew it as the soccer anime that had terrible animation at some parts. And actually, it kind of is pretty bad from the start. But then again, I expect a lot of anime these days to be mostly made out of panning shots. We haven't really like advanced so far from like just the mouth flappings of like the 80s. But he was talking about how like the show wants to be like from the point of view of a soccer fan who uses like statistics to find like the perfect soccer player, but like it just kind of isn't quite there. My Gayo skipped a beat. I was never ever put on such a game before. Fujo's maybe have a point. What, with soccer anime? There's so many. Actually, how many soccer animes are there? I know the two big ones in my mind are Blue Lock, and then Inazuma 11 was big when I was in high school. Occasionally, it makes a comeback, and it might make a comeback when Level 5 finally comes out with their new Inazuma 11 game. But like, they're taking their sweet time putting AI into the thing, right? I haven't heard of Leo Hashi. He reviews anime like Rent a Girlfriend and reads fanfic like reads fanfic as Mickey Mouse. I didn't know. I might have seen like a Rent a Girlfriend video too. I'm not sure if it's the same person, but I've not heard the Mickey Mouse fanfic. Blue Lock had me hooked. Oh, the King Baro. You'd have me you would have ruined me. It does seem like a show where like everyone has a very strong personality. Also, I think this is like my boyfriend's first like real sports anime, or I guess I would say the male, not harem, but like. No, it's basically a harem. Like for the viewer, it is a harem, right? A male harem. I guess if you were to be mean, like a Fujo bait show, and he was immediately like, "This is really gay." I'm like, yeah. Monogender setting, yeah, exactly. Go, Yogi, no. Lately he's read a bad creepypasta called Happy Appy as Mickey Mouse. Do you have a comfort food? Mine is cereal, like Cheerios, white and basic, just like me. I have been eating plain old Cheerios lately too, actually, and I'm glad I'm not the only one who prefers the regular Cheerios. I've been bullied in my own household for liking normal Cheerios. But comfort food, I mean, I try not to have it too often, at least like, cause boyfriend doesn't like the smell, but natto is actually a comfort food. Like, some natto and rice and I'll be happy most days. But it's smelly. In post-apocalypse 2077, no girls are allowed to play soccer. But strangely, baseball has been outlawed and women's softball has become the #1 sport. Somehow the sports in the future is very gendered, but like not in the ways you think. Heard of Willy Wonka incident? This is not the Willy Wonka. That's cool. Okay. This is not the Willy Wonka experience that happened like a couple years ago. This is not that. Oh no, it is. It is a Willy Wonka experience. Of course I know about the Willy Wonka chocolate experience. I want whatever that Oompa Loompa girl was on. Sounds like a bite of 87. What was he put on the sex offender list? Put on the sex offender register after bombarding women with explicit pictures. No, don't do that. Come on, man. It looks like the guy was put on the sex offender list. Go check out Nick Carlson Press. He made a vid on his book. Wait, the guy has books? He's a published author? Totally not stop promoting. Shadows of power. Shadows of deception. Silly innocence. Rosy Black. Rosy Black's escape from hell. Elmo, welcome, welcome. Giddy giddy now. My life is always giddy giddy, living on the edge. Just Billy, the story they never told. Need gui. Beautiful AI images as covers on these books. What are the book reviews like? Needs more Wonka. Everything's coming up Millhouse. AI images is all the range in book covers now. Yeah. Hopefully it stops. But I feel like that's... I mean, obviously, like, the use of AI is, like, sucks and annoying and stuff, but I also feel like what's maybe more of something that needs to be done is just, like, moderation on websites like, you know, Audible, Kindle. So there's a little more, like, quality checking done. I feel like in this, you know, AI age, the need for curators is coming back. I need to use my other clicker. There you go. I need to make a character sheet for Yagino because I don't know how to make her horns sometimes. And it reminds me of the AI audiobook hallucinating midway and just vomiting gibberish. The audiobooks like start hallucinating at midway? They have one job, just read the text as is. Regarding Eco, I've been making controls for hypothetical ports on my user page on a website called Strategy Wiki. I use the website to learn how to progress through games. I probably should have made a better line art or sketch layer underneath this before going into the line art, but what eves. How long have I been streaming? Okay, about an hour. So I think I'll start doing it because like later in the year, since I have summer plans coming up. Actually, I have a lot of traveling I need to do. I'll be doing. So like near the end of the month, like I think we're flying on a 30th, visiting my boyfriend's family for a couple of weeks. Don't know if it's gonna be 2 or 3, but I'll try to stream, but it's gonna be on my laptop, so quality is gonna be a bit lower. However, because of that plan, I'm going to do that like a week-long stream, like back-to-back streams every day, so I can make progress on a video, and then at the very least, I will have a good chunk of a new video. Oh, actually, thank you. I will have a progress on a new video that I can just edit on my laptop and have that out. Or if things go well, I can maybe get it done before I go. But I have that plan. And then let's see. And so I'm probably gonna be there for most of June, and then gonna come back, and then I have a vacation with my boyfriend to Canada. I'm going to Montreal for my very first time. Actually, I don't think I've been to Canada other than like stopping by some time ago. Yeah, I used to fly to like Air Canada to Japan. And so I would have to like fly over to Canada first and then take like the 14-hour flight. Terrible. But what was I saying that? Oh yeah, so after those travel plans are done, which I think I should be done with them like early July. I'm thinking of maybe taking like improv lessons, because there's a place that does them pretty close by. I've never done like acting seriously, but I feel like learning improv would improve, well, being a YouTuber and streaming. Would that come as a business expense? Don't mind me, just a freelancer trying to claim taxes on everything I can. Either play the Fire Boy and Water Girl games, or even Eco. Come on, the former was on the rage at school computers rooms. I didn't play too many Flash games. I mean, I know some of them, but I haven't played much of them. And like in high school, the thing that was popular when we all got computers was like passing around a flash drive that had a whole bunch of RPG Maker games. Everything is a business expense if you're brave enough. True. Improv is fun? You have experience, Alma? It'd be nice if I can get out of my shell more. Thought about a combo between both games. Use the power of fire and water in the game. Oh! Thinking about making a game? Ijong. Yeah, when I was in high school, I did some acting lessons, improv, and 2 school plays. Oh, cool! Fun times. And getting out of your shell is just a conspiracy by a big extrovert. Exactly, I mean, yeah. They want you to think that getting out of the house is the only way to have a happy social life. Well, I can make friends online just fine. Actually, I have trouble doing that too. And influenced by Prince of Persia and Sands of Time. I heard about that one, but I haven't. There's so many games I haven't played. I'm a bit of an introvert, but I've been building relationships with fellow students. Oh, cool. Are you in school right now? We might have talked about this, I'm not sure. We need other people when cats exist. Until I live in a place that allows pets. I'm gonna have to find companionship in my fellow humans. It's programming. Oh, okay, programming major. Ganbatte. I thought housing couldn't discriminate against an emotional support animal. Maybe just a New York thing. Are the laws, or I guess maybe more like certifications for like emotional support animals like established? Because last I heard, they're always kind of up in the air. Or it like kind of depends on the state almost. There's a Smash Bros class, and that's where I got the idea of a hypothetical GameCube port from. Oh! What do you mean there's a Smash Bro class? Is it not a club where they play Smash Bros, or is it like a a class where you're studying how to make something like a Smash Bros. They play Smash Bros. Well, it seems like Smash is coming back, at least on local scenes, so... Or more like it's always been a thing. I've been wanting to go to like a local Smash or game meetup, but the one gaming cafe that's in the area is a bit far, and using the bus, unless for like specific places, it's a bit hard, and then they start kind of late, so I haven't been able to go. Okay, the pom-poms look good. Although I might be a little high. Just ask your VF to take you to Magic Friday night. Then you'll never want that again. No, I feel like sometimes he's like more sensitive to the smell. I got a guy who in the class this morning. I have him control drafts of my game idea I had. Oh, cool! It's a game centered on Yoshishiro and Kasa Mikuni, and it's influenced by Iko, voice party characters. You can crouch in 2 modes. It's a game about crouching. こんな感じかな。はい、almost done with Yagino. Need to go in, picking up the lines a bit here and there. Measure time. Gulp. I was doing a lot of figure drawings yesterday, and I don't dislike doing them, but I feel like my figure drawings are just like always really messy. I need to figure out how to do them in a way that looks cleaner. And I was looking at like more professional like figure drawing examples, like let me see if I can find an example of this. Where's a good example? Well, gesture drawings tend to be messy, so that's fine. Like, when I see the pros do it, they like are able to put down a sketch like this, right? Well, actually, let me. Okay, like it starts off with like lines like this, right? And then from that, they're able to like build something like this. And from here, I already like, okay, they're confident enough to like almost just put down like the silhouettes of things, of the figure. Like, I think I tend to just like maybe build off of it as shapes too much. And by the point I try to get to something like this, it's extremely messy. And like the lines are just like really sketched over and stuff. I'm trying to use like pen so I don't do that too much. But the thing that like really. Oh wait, do they have? No, I guess that is like the finished. Like, let me see if I can do something like this myself. I can try to use the pencil tool too. Like, I'll do something like I'll try to put down some kind of. Let's drop the density like real low. Barely. Guess we got like the head. Right. Head. Then I would try to do maybe like a line of action thing. Then I might put like a stick here for arms. Maybe these lines are kind of what make me a little confused. Because I feel like this example, finished example here, is more of an emphasis on like the silhouette and less like the contents of the figure. Because like lines like this are essentially just there to hint at a silhouette. Like real life people don't have outlines. Maybe I can just like try copying like people's figure drawings and kind of get an idea of how they simplify certain shapes. Because I feel like sometimes I just have, there's like curves I see in people's drawings that I wouldn't put down myself. John, welcome. Doing alright. Making some little illustrations for my next... I'm planning to do a bunch of streams next week, and I want to make like a little thumbnail specifically for that. But I'm getting distracted talking about my struggles with figure drawing. But how are you doing? Yeah, can I, let's see, let's do brush density 70 again. Great, that's good, that's good. I hope it's not too hot where you are. We're like in the 90s over here, like yesterday and today. Oh, I actually got rained on yesterday. We went out for early dinner because we were expecting a thunderstorm during our, you know, like 6 o'clock usual dinner time. But we ended up we found ourselves in the middle of the YouTube chat got stuck. Oh, wait, really? No. Len, you're alive. You're back, you're back. It's not Jover. It's not Jover for YouTube chat. I thought things were quiet. Sea Dragon, welcome, welcome. Thank you for letting me know that I was stuck. See, this is the kind of thing that like impresses me. Of like you could just put like little small lines and divots in like the shape, and then there's the illusion of a eyes there, like the little nose. I want to be able to do that. I haven't figured it out yet. I can't have it right there because there you go. Okay, no, you're unstuck again. You're unstuck now. I think. I think the problem is that I can't have my YouTube chat window like hidden underneath another window. Actually, this is all a trick to get YouTube chat to be more active. Ha 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 ha. You know, this chest plate arm area, like the pec muscle connection part, this is always a little bit of a mystery to me of like, when do I draw it when the like arm comes into the front and versus this line here is more prominent. I think most times it's pecs. Engagement for the engagement gods. All bow down to the algorithm. Sacrifice your comments. Feed me your comments. Have you seen that clip of someone trying to define the word woke? I don't think I've seen that one. Is the frame rate bad? The stream is funky? I think the frame rate dropped a little bit, but I don't think anything's bad. This is the idea that this is one of those moments that's going to go viral. I don't think I know that. Oh, you meant the music. Okay, okay. That is just music that's funky. No, that's supposed to be funky. Beep 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 boop boop beep 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 boop boop beep beep beep. I think I need to find that one. Find that woke definition clip. Okay, it's been butchered so much. Yeah. I think. Is it the one? Is it from? Is it part of the Doge clips? The clip you're talking about? What tea is best tea? I like oolong. Okay, it's part of an interview. Okay, okay. I think I did see that clip. At least part of it. But let's see, best tea. Yeah, I like oolong, and then I like peach teas too. Percentage of people consider themselves liberal, some consider themselves woke. What? Okay, let's see if I can draw this shoe. I need to get better at shoes. The interviewer asks her if she can define woke since it popping up a couple times. Oh, I think I have seen that one. Yeah. I think I've heard this song already. Let's see, am I more or less done with Yagino? I think I am. Fuse angles are difficult to get right. Yeah. Actually, I should add some details to the shoe. Just regular sneakers, okay? I think so. Yeah. I guess they should be more bulky, but whatever. Like a simplified character anyway. From the Jack Saint video on the Wario phenomenon. Yeah, I think maybe that's where I saw that. Woke Mario phenomenon. And Yagino's little tail that you don't see too often. I watched Jack Saint. Just a little bit. When he pops up in my feed. I don't know if I follow him. Do I watch Nightfall? I don't know if I... that one doesn't sound familiar. I mean, although at this rate, if you just keep shooting names at me, one of them should hit. And then let's put... This is Jack Saint video on Chat Adversity. I have not seen that one, I guess. Oh yeah, I went. So in Japan, I realized like the fashion trend of like the last few months is like university sports wear. You know, the kind that just says like, you know, like Yale or Harvard on top on like a sweater or something. Yeah, that seems to be like the go-to fashion trend right now. Like, well, what's the word for that? I know there's like preppy. Is preppy the right word? Like very specifically like American university merch. Yeah, it was kind of weird. I would just go to a random like Uniqlo or a GU store, and they just had like basically fake university clothes. The fashion is weird. Sea Dragon, what's up? どうした? Yeah. Oh, varsity jackets and stuff. That's the word. Yeah, yeah. Well, given how expensive getting into college is, it makes sense that college clothes become symbols of status. Yeah. It's definitely one of those things that it's like that using like Americana as like a fashion symbol is always a little weird to me. Oh, Nil right here. I was thinking that too. Like, what's better, like having Yagino's name there, or like yeah, Yagino. Oh, Nil, N-I-L. Let's see. Varsity jacket font. Any government out there ever thought of giving free college tuition? I think that would be pretty popular. I think is Japanese elementary school tuition free, or like public elementary? Or am I mistaking it for something different? It was like junior high, actually. Oh no, it's high school tuition in Japan will be free. Okay. Including, wait. High school tuition in Japan will assume, this is from last year, soon become effectively free, including for private high schools, but that does not mean that students' families will accept at all costs. Entrance fee, uniform, and PC or tablet costs will be still required. Oh, okay. Okay, entrance fees. Oh, that's how they're gonna get you. By the way, what's the lore behind today's drawing? Why is Yagino chewing on Nil dying? I'm working to the bone. Yeah, so I'm planning to do a week of streams next week. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can just like trace this. Or actually, I can. No, I should just trace this. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a week of streams next week, so and just working on a new video. Working hard on that. Wrong one. What's the button that I want to use? Is it this one? It's this one, okay. Come to think of it, isn't Yagino kind of a teacher professor at Harvard University? And she's the top student there. She's on the student council. Anyway, Yagino's there cheering me on as I work as hard as I can. That's the concept of today's illustration. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, come on, welcome, welcome. You doing well? Yamero Yamino. Yeah, I'm doing multi-streams right now. As you can see, I could not get multi-chat working, so we're doing just like the old school way of having a window of just the real YouTube chat just slapped onto the screen. But whatever works, right? Probably will have to like fix this when I resize it later. Click, click, click. Okay, now I can just use the fill tool. On one headphone I have no kneeling on, and on the other I have Soxon speedrun. Oh, I want to watch Soxon speedruns, but I haven't finished Soxon. Oh, but I'm too afraid to go back to it. I had an idea for a character. She's Hafu Hapa, who's Japanese Yamato Ainu and Korean on her mother's side, and a native Hawaiian on her dad's side. She's an aspiring scholar, perhaps. She's curious about her people. See, a perpetual cycle of procrastination. Well done. No. Yay. just nudge that a little. There you go. No, go back to it so you can start speedrunning Silksong and I'll have 2 streams merged into one. It'll be sure be. I guess, yeah, the end is spilling out. We just gotta push it back in. Just squeeze it right in. I mean, we're gonna probably... pretty much most of it needs to go away. There you go. And you just merge that. Her mom dressed up as a dogu from the Jomon period in the months leading up to her birth. You kind of lost me with the dogu thing in Illinois there, Len. Thoughts on the character? I feel like it depends on like the context you're writing this character for, and stemming from that, how I guess maybe those like that background feeds into this character. Like I usually don't care about the background of a character unless it's like relevant to the plot. At least especially when I'm like starting to conceptualize something or being first introduced to it, a character. So like if this is like, I don't know, I'm just saying like let's say a visual novel, because I feel like that's a type of a medium where character development is very but like the main point of the medium, at least not medium, but like that like a medium of like a visual novel, especially something like a dating sim, is to interact with a character who feels lifelike and you can be invested in them like a real person, right? And so in that case, knowing about like their background and maybe like motivations for being a scholar and stuff, I would say that is like plot relevant. That is, yeah, because almost like the exploring the character is the plot. But otherwise, it's a little hard for me to say like my thoughts on this character based on just like what they are. Let's see. Mobile YouTube cites this thing where the aspect ratio gets squished a bit. She and another guy get transported into a dimension that builds off their memories. An action adventure game. I guess that makes sense. I guess, like... I mean, the backgrounds you mentioned are like all fine, but I feel like you, instead of like starting off from like where this character's parents are from, kind of starting off, maybe starting off there, but like then immediately going into like her immediate life of like where she grew up and like the environment there, and less of like maybe, I don't know, more like ethnic ties is almost like secondary in my mind. For example, a guy gets transported to a desert with train tracks. Also depends on like maybe the culture you're like a character, and like the culture they're from will also like depend on how, I guess, almost like invested they are in their own culture. Like being Japanese can be kind of weird sometimes because there's like a whole bunch of like, you know, very culturally Japanese things and seemingly religious things that are practiced like very without second thought, but a lot of people consider themselves non-religious. I made a whole video on this actually. And so for a character like that, unless it takes like a very surreal and almost like there's an omnipotent third party that like knows more about these characters than themselves, I feel like having them search their memories and that being like super kind of almost like nitty-gritty about the cultural details makes me wonder, like, makes me think that this character has like a very specific like upbringing to them. The game takes turns with even numbered chapters having you play as her and yeah, and the guy. I see. Zebra. I should make this part a little longer so I can hide her neck more. More like her chin. There we go. It was by Eco in the course while you also had time. Not the icon I wanted to send, but whatever. Thank you for Zebra. How the video is coming along? It's been a while since I've checked in. The Apothecary Diaries video was great. Thank you. Yeah, I need to get my butt in motion for the next video. It's like in my mind. I just need to actually do the research to like solidify what I want to say. But more or less, I think it's going to be about, like, I think I talked about it before. It's going to be about the Shogakukan scandal that happened a few months ago. I feel comfortable talking about it now that it's been like a couple of months since that happened, and you know, obviously maybe not feel as relevant, but now that time passed. But I feel like it's still worth talking about. Because more I was thinking about it. The thing that like the thing that I kind of ended up getting from the whole thing is that this, like, I guess almost like a double standard? Not a double standard. Well, there is a bit of a double standard of, like, I feel like there is a selection process of, like, who gets predicted in a publishing house in Japan. And it seems to be people who are thought to make be, you know, beneficial to the publishing house financially. So people who think the publishing house is going to make a good amount of money, be popular, have sales, right? And I don't know if that is because they're men, or there seems to be a gender bias thing going on there, I think. Considering the victim of the recent scandal, and then also last year's scandal with the author of the comic, Sexy Tanaka-san, having trouble with her dramas, yeah, her work's drama adaptation, and no longer being with us now. I know that on the Yagino shirt it says nil, but the N is covered up, so now she just has the Spanish pronoun on her shirt. Like, yes, we might do a Rauru. Two hours of Seika and EP. I'm saving that for the Japanese comedian video that hopefully I can get started on soon. Speaking of comedians, my comedian Oshi duo apparently is coming out with the shashinshu photo collection. What's the right way of saying shashinshu? Photo book? Yeah, I guess photo book, but like usually photo book shashinshu relates to like a female celebrity, a female celebrity's like photo book where they're like modeling. Doesn't always have to be like scandalous or showing a lot of skin, but it's mostly a collection of like pictures, so you can like enjoy this particular person. Anyway, the comedy duo I like is coming out with one. It's really weird. Finally releasing a Gabi Roto. I mean, one of them low key is seems to be like doing gravure in this one because he has his shirt off and stuff, and it's like sitting in the shower. Which I don't know why he decided to do that. I mean, he works out, so he kind of has the body for it, but he's also like, I don't know, Not what I expected a 36-year-old comedian to do. Yeah, that's the face I made when I first saw this news. If I were to complain that Ari Nadja was too masculine for having a sword, and Satan got turned into a simp, and that there's a fish character, would you ever take me seriously? That sounds like a 90s Japanese video game. Because it is, exactly. It's like seeing Bowser got turned into a Sith or that Chief Officer John Halo got his green. Here's a tutorial on how to draw ears. So, you first draw a C. It can be just the letter C, or it can have it like pointing upward a little bit. And then you just draw the letters, not the letter, the number 6. You gotta flip it if it's backwards, of course. And then you got an ear. The hairline conjoining is so relatable, I'm gonna cry. Sometimes I just don't know where I'm putting this. Trishan and Nail House. Is it bizarre to suggest Maratsuki is robbed of winning Yumeniki because of her reliance on effects? Well, is the theory like if she didn't have these powers in her dream, she would be more willing to face reality? I mean, I can get behind that. Did I not sketch the other parts of her face? Well, if it's not included in the sketch, it's unnecessary. It's a reference to the complaint about Mario being robbed of saving the day because of his reliance on power-ups. Who makes this complaint? Len, I think you're making guys up to get mad at. I hate facing reality. Reality got hands, man. Get slapped around. Oh wait, are these Shadowversity's a lot of comments? And then we're gonna take the lasso fill tool. Rawr. We're like complaining about Pepsi Man being robbed of winning because of his reliance on Pepsi cans. Oh yeah, I went to a retro arcade game store in Japan. Actually, a couple of them. And I think one of them had a copy of the Pepsi Man game. They were selling it at a premium, of course, you can imagine. So I wasn't able to get it, but it would have been fun to get it. Also, copies of the Serial Experiment Lane game are like... They're expensive everywhere. I think they're like 100,000 yen, usually. Probably even more depending on where you buy it. I don't understand using the lasso tool. What if the fill bucket was scary and it depended on shaky hand movements? I use the lasso fill for 2 ways. One of them is like if I am actually scratch out 3 ways. Sometimes I'm worried that like the fill tool it won't be enough, or like my line art has too many spaces, and so I would rather just like try to fill in spaces with the lasso tool like this. Or if I'm let's say I'm shading, I wouldn't do the lasso tool for the first shade, but the base layer, but then I would like use the clip tool and then add like shadows there, or probably highlights, right? And then what was the other thing I use it for? Oh, there was another thing I use it for. Oh yeah. And then sometimes I would basically sketch with this tool by like lowering the opacity a bit. So if I want to like construct things based on like shapes, it's a little faster. Than just using like a fat pen. And you're also able to like kind of see where some of these shapes overlap a little bit better. Beautiful green ball, beautiful blue dudes, a 10 out of 10. I support the lasso tool now. Yay! Bringing people to the side of the lasso tool. Fill. I'm complaining that Sonic ruined the winnings because of it behind some monitors. Anyway, I need a reference for typing hands. Actually, does Pose Maniacs have a reference image I can use? Search. Would it be in the sitting section? I guess I can search the hand poses. What if I just slapped in these hands? Into the canvas, and I don't even like trace them. What's the one I'm looking for? Edit, convert, there you go. Art is easy. See, you can steal stuff without using AI. You can cheat at art the old-fashioned way. It's going up. Something's going up upstairs. Let's over some examples. Yeah, I saw that. I got your point. It sounded like that, didn't it? No, they have a kid, and we're trying to make complaints to them about all the sounds they make. We got woken up by oh, actually, okay. I'll be fair. I woke up to go to the restroom in the middle of the night, or like early morning, like 5 o'clock. But when I got into bed, I heard them making noise upstairs in our bedroom, and I don't think they like wake up that early for work. But whatever the case, right now we're kind of at the mercy of their schedule because of all the sounds they make during the day. So we're trying to figure that out. Although some of the other sounds we had issues with are actually getting resolved, and I think maybe the squeaky sounds we heard from a neighboring building are finally gone. Thank goodness. I have not seen The Ring. I haven't seen The Ring, but I did watch Sadako versus Kayako? The Ring and the Grudge crossover movie. I did not like it. Actually, I want to leave this hand up and then this one. We're doing a little bit of forced perspective here. Or extreme perspective. I would say Sadako is robbed of spreading the curse because of reliance on the curse tapes. Sure. Mikirisumi, hello, welcome. I love Koji Shiraishi, but it's so bad. Okay, yeah. So yeah, like I think a lot of people like Koji Shiraishi, and I think I like a couple of his films too. Like I can get behind some of them, but that one, the Sadako versus Kayako one, just sucks. I wanted to like it. I just think it I think the build up to it wasn't fun. And then it didn't... I feel like almost like any kind of battle that would happen at the end wouldn't like actually make up for it. A lot of his movies are so bad it's good, but sometimes it's just not. Yeah, it's just not boring. Technology moves on as seen in the several 3D movies, tips on the internet. Even fucking Rings, the 2017 one, has it via email. Oh, just boring. Yeah. No, it's... Was Kinki Chiho also one of his films? Yeah, I watched the well, do they have it in... Yeah, the movie adaptation. Oh, okay. Oh, it was a it's a book first. Okay, I didn't know that. No, I watched that one on the plane and I was fine with it. Yeah. I like the book, but I haven't heard great things, so I haven't watched the movie. Okay, it might be a case where I'm only enjoying the parts of the movie that are because of the book, and not so much the movie then. What's happening? Oh yeah, I'm talking about the director, Koji Shiraishi. He's done a bunch of Japanese horror movies. Noroi is probably the one that everyone knows. Which other ones have I seen? Yeah, Kinki Chiho. I am interested in watching the Kawasugi videos. I would suggest William Antonio robbed a committee in his house because of his suit. Are there other ones, movies I've seen? The Koisuke movies are pretty campy. Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, William Afton. What's up with the autocorrect? Uro desu. Teke. Yeah, and then Sadako vs. Kayako. Are those the only ones I've seen? I should just find like a list of like the best movies he's made. The better ones. There's another Japanese horror movie I've been interested in. The one, I think it's Kuru? It Comes, yeah. I've been wanting to watch It Comes for a while. I heard that gets a little wacky near the end too. I think I'll call this one of his more interesting movies. It's not necessarily good, but the style is interesting. Okay. I have watched the classic Japanese film Houseu from 1977. No, I love Houseu. I've only watched it once, but I want to watch it again. Preferably with like someone new to it. Because I think the joy in Hausu is like just you'll first watch, you're like, what is this? And then you bring in another person and then watch them be like, what is this? I imagine Hausu has a video game. You ever play Ido? It's a PS1 in 1998 game. Okay. Iru. Okay, that's the title. It's really trippy Resident Evil, huh? Don't you look like Suzuka Atarashi Gakko? Funny you say that, because I'm actually wearing Atarashi Gakko t-shirt right now. Just weighing this on top because I'm cold. Alright, let me bring back. The only obscure horror movie I know is Skinamarink. I've heard about that one, but is that still exclusive to Shudder? Because I've been wanting to watch that. You heard of analog horror? That sounds a little familiar. Oh, is it just like the subgenre? Okay. Oh, cryptic messages and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, I think I know the concept. It is not exclusive to Shudder. I'm sure there is a torrent for it. Okay. I might look for it. Which reminds me, I need to get back to watching this movie my boyfriend and I started, I think during the weekend? Which is a random horror movie we saw on HBO called Sister. Where this French Canadian lady who has, it seems like she has an evil twin, and then like an ex-husband that looks like the most French pervert a person could be. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's good, but it is like, I'm willing to stick it through until the end. Have you ever watched Night in a Museum? Just the first one a long time ago, man. It's liminal horror, mostly very slow. Oh, Skinamarink, right. I watched it when I was sick from mononucleosis. It's great. I know the prequel to A Heck is on YouTube. Oh, okay. Automotive for saying French. Oh wait, I don't have Twitch moderation controls right now. Gomen. Maybe I can get that right now. What am I looking for? Twitch. The film's supposed to anime film? Oh, I didn't know I had an animated film. Do you recommend me watching Night at Museum? Mainly because I thought about the game with Mizuho Peck, Devon Bosick, Ice Cube, and David Cross. For some reason, maybe it's the Crack House movie thing. Huh. Okay, let me draw these hands. Apes in Outer Space, whatever it was called, was thought of as a Crack House film. I don't know if I've watched a film that's considered Crack House. Did they also make an Exit 8 movie? Oh yeah, recently. Yeah, I think that came out sometime last year. I don't know if it was translated, but it seemed pretty cool. Yeah, I mostly know of it as the movie that, I think the guy who played as like the freaky guy in the train station hallway got popular because of that role. And then Ninomiya from Arashi, I think, starred in that. Alvin and the Chipmunks is considered a Crack House film, okay. I don't know, that doesn't sound like a type of film I would like. Oh yeah, I watched the first Jackass for the first time like 2 weeks ago. It was more enjoyable and like oddly like comforting than I expected. Like it is just a movie about these guys just doing the dumbest things together. That was much newer. I mean, it's actually watchable now outside of whatever the movie was made. Thoughts on Conqueror's Bad Fur Day? Interesting thing to bring up. First movie, I love that one. Shame how most of them turned out. Oh, so you think the other Jackass movies aren't like really that worth watching? Not that I was thinking of watching them, but I feel like it was more of one of those things. I'm like, well, I like movies. I feel like I should watch it just because of the culture, like how well known it is. So anyway, Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. That is the game that I watched a trailer of in I think it was Bad Fur Day 2, or I think it was Bad Fur Day 2 that I watched the trailer of in a Toys R Us when I was like, I think 8 years old, I'm guessing. And it like traumatized the hell out of me. and so for like a good year or so, I was just like extremely like scared of like, I guess things that would be considered in the realm of like almost like mascot character. I wouldn't say horror, or more like gore, things along the lines of like, Happy Treehouse stuff. Not two? Okay, maybe it's just one then. I don't know. But I know it was a Conquer game. I don't know if there's more than one. No, the performer is all those hurtful stunts send them in deep addictions to alcohol and painkillers and completely change their personalities. No! I mean, part of me is like, who could have seen this coming? But that's really sad. Ryan died drunk driving. Steve-O was already an addict while filming, and the less said about Bam, the better. Okay. Horror movies should be considered not safe for work, or at least not for public space with children. Yeah, I think that was kind of what I was feeling, like looking back on a situation of like seeing that the video game trailer is like like, I know they show like a little warning that says, hey, this advertisement is meant for this age, but oh wait, you know what? I think the thing is, like, I saw this trailer in a Toys R Us in Japan, and so the these, I guess, censorship or like laws or like advertising stuff, I think is just different. Like what's safe for public viewing is different. So that must have been why I saw it. Anyway, for a good couple of years, I was like scared of anything that looked like Happy Tree Friends. I was scared of Gloomy Bear, the pink bear with like the claws and like drooling blood. I was just like, oh, okay. So it's the combination of being traumatized by that Conqueror's Bad Fur Day trailer, and not long after that, my mother let us rent a video of Poppy the Performer. That fucked up cartoon where there's like clown that just like tortures himself and his friends. And I couldn't have been more than 10 when this happened. And so like those two things just like made me actually pretty paranoid of like almost like kids media. Like I couldn't feel safe of like, no, these fluffy characters can hurt me. Poppy the Performer seems tailor-made to traumatize children. Yeah, it happened to me. It worked. It happened. Yeah, I think it's the Xbox remake of Conquer, Live and Reloaded. I think that's what... That released in Japan. Okay, that makes more sense. I think that's it. You should be paranoid, it's healthy. I mean, honestly, with Poppy the Performer, I still jump a little when I, like, see screen caps of him. I don't think I can even still stand watching an episode. I like the game even though it was a more censored version, huh? As Friday at Freddy's shown, you were right about the fluffy creatures. Now kids these days like that stuff. They like think it's cool. Although it is kind of weird to like have been in college during the Steven Universe and then like 10 years later, I see clips of Steven Universe and people are like, oh, this scene traumatized me. I'm like, baby. Five Nights at Freddy was at least a little cool. And I feel like the fact that it was like kind of, it's an indie game, you know, at the end of the day, at least in the beginning, does kind of add a bit of the coolness factor. Okay, after I draw this hand, I'm gonna probably log out. I gotta make omuraisu for dinner today. I'm not too hungry. Oh, but I gotta make dinner a little early because boyfriend's going out for like a lesson. He's taking classes. By the way, I watched Lord of Mysteries, very cool anime, would recommend. Oh! Also, his pen name is also very funny. Okay, I kind of want to look it up. Cuttlefish that loves diving. It is kind of funny seeing like internet's username style pen names just becoming the norm for traditional publishing too. Or more like, well, not traditional. Maybe they don't start off that way, but I feel like even in Japan, you're starting to see like a lot less of conventional names. Like a series would be authored by someone named like Poyo Poyo Sakura or something like that. Alan, you thought about doing an analysis of Corpse Party and its themes? I mean, even if there's like a video about it out there, I recommend putting something out there. Like, to me, I feel like, I don't know if people use forums these days, but I feel like YouTube comments are kind of almost like a community space. And so even if you just want to talk about something with, you know, other people, making a YouTube video where you're like putting out your ideas and then using that as like a magnet for discussion is like pretty fun and worth doing. Also, explainer videos, you know, there's always someone out there who likes them, even if they're not like overly familiar with something. I feel a lot of web novels are testing grounds for book publishers. Oh, definitely, definitely. The Nanoke. My friend recommended me Haiban Anime recently. I've liked it a lot. Oh yeah, my boyfriend wants me to watch that. I don't really know how well known it is. I assume it's not obscure since a lot of people like Tsukumizu Lane or Nichijo. No. The combination of Nichijo and Haiban Anime are a bit hard, but... Haiban Anime is amazing. Love the show. Yeah, I need, yeah, it sounds like I need to watch it. It'd be nice to go back into like anime. I don't know if I'll watch anything from the last 5 years, unless I'm catching up with like something like a Fate or I'm catching. I'm definitely watching Dorohedoro since it's back now. I don't know why, but everyone who likes Nichijo like Haiban Anime for some reason. I wouldn't have guessed, but huh, the more you know. Where's the thumb in this picture? And the hand doesn't need to be perfect. Fail to... The music kind of gleedy. Okay, I got hands. Okay, and then now I can just move this. Like make it a little smaller. guess I can do this. And I can add in some white lines to it. Have you heard the Moonchild title theme? Oh, Hasi, sorry, I saw, I just noticed you. Yeah, we got YouTube chat finally. You got Yakino in the background too, cheering. I'm gonna go into the Asus store and get myself a keyboard. But I have not heard the Moonchild theme, I think. I've heard little clips of Moonchild. I don't know if I've listened to the full theme. Now you make us smile always. Thanks. Glad I can make people smile. 恥ずかしいよ. Nice Joker made a PS1 demo for you, Maniki. Hey. It was hard, huh? Should listen to that soon. What am I thinking of for? Oh yeah, Clip Studio Asset Store. And give me a keyboard. I'm really jealous of your cute cartoony style. I kind of wish I could draw like that. I'm trying to learn how to draw things in exaggerate from cartoony matter. Oh, I'm glad you like my style. I'm thinking of like what advice I can give you. I would recommend looking, if you have like maybe a particular, I don't know if you have a particular style in mind, but I would say looking at like, in my case, older anime, especially like something from like the mid 80s, mid 80s, early 90s, and seeing how faces are exaggerated, expressions are exaggerated there, and then kind of trying to copy that a little bit is like a good start. And then you can kind of basically build your vocabulary of like exaggerated face parts and then kind of put that into your own style. And also like just like trying to copy meme faces also kind of work. Like not specifically like Wojak faces or anything like that, but like, you know, usually you see like reaction images that have a very strong emotion. Trying to draw that tends to pretty good. Sell your soul to Yagino and you'll draw well. You just gotta feed her paper every once in a while. I don't know if I can share. Yeah, I can post a imagery link to what I have, but against your rules to post links in chat, then I'll refrain from. Oh, you can post links. I don't mind at all. No one's misbehaved in my chat so far, so. But if someone does break the rule, then I don't know. I'll have like a second wall of security. Video, no, Yume Nikki got remade for the PS1 in 3D. Oh, in 3D, I didn't know that one. Also check out Michael Hamilton and Michael Matesi. Helped me a lot with learning how to do a gesture better. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I'm making a list of things I need to look up. Moon child theme. There you go. Level 1 security must be subscribed to post links. Actually, that's a good thing I should do. Or at least follow. I need to add some white lines. Oh, I already have some kind of security enabled. Me not knowing how my own chat functions. Yeah, that's fine. Make that work. Oh yeah, the keyboard. No, that was you joking around. ダメだ. Michael Hampton has a really good book. I think it's called Figure Drawing by Design and Invention. Also teach gesture. I used to teach gesture to my friends. Oh, okay. What's this drawing for? Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a week of streams next week, and then I wanted something that showed me hard at work, and then Yagino cheering me on. Is the mouse and keyboard? I'm gonna move the mouse. Goodbye. And then we just need to make this bigger. We're just gonna restaurant that. Oh, cool pose! I drew my sister as a witch character from some D&D character she plays with her friends. If you can guess the pose I used to reference. Give a bit of critique for I used a program called Paint.net to draw this, which isn't the most robust. Oh, isn't that the... Oh, I like it. Hold on. No, I love the coloring, and it's very moody. Halloweeny. I think maybe the only thing I would like the first thing that pops up is having a little bit more like not a line weight. But I imagine that might be something with the program you're using. And if you're using Paint.net, if like have I used Paint.net? Yeah, if line weight and pressure sensitivity is just not something that's understandable. Aとはそうだな。And it's always a little harder when you want to like maybe even trying to push the perspective a little bit more might make it even like pop out more, but then it becomes a bit harder when you have like especially like a more detailed outfit to emphasize those things. And also like making it look good. Oh, it's a keyboard. For a sec, I thought Neil was shredding it on a piano. If only I remembered how to play piano. And then I should probably put it on a surface. Let's see, on the PS, let's see. I think it's worth playing Eco sometime. It's on PS2 and PS3. Latter is based on more complete version. I see. I liked Yume Nikki. Oh, too. The fan-made one, right? Yeah, a lot. It's a bit too much to explore there. Kitra's another program. No, by the way, my sister is standing over my shoulder. She's a huge fan, and she says, "Now type this exactly as I say it. Bark or warp, spelled O-R-F, meow meow hiss." Tell her thank you. I'm flattered to hear that she's such a fan. It does make me want to get my next video out even faster. Which means I need to, actually. I should do some prep work before next week. When I do get around to drawing digitally, I use Fire Alpaca because it's free. Oh yeah, Fire Alpaca is pretty good too. She's dancing, she says, "Aw." No, she's making my day too. What is she? Yay, yay, yay. Get rid of that. No! Delete Yagino. What about these layers? I don't think these are any layers. Need. What video is this thumbnail for? Not for a particular video, but when I'm going to be streaming next week and working on a video, I wanted something that says, hey, I'm hard at work. Thinking of streaming Iru on emulator someday. Once I get some kind of schedule in, which, I mean, no one's stopping me really. Well, I'm stopping myself probably. I still have this like kind of weird guilty feeling when I play video games. Where I'm like, but I could be making a video. It's been X amount of days or weeks or months since I last made a video. Why should I be streaming me playing a video game? Like Orishika I was able to do because like it felt relevant. But other times I'm like, why should I? Or which is not a healthy way of thinking. So we can get a taste of the horror game horror. Yeah, you must have felt really bad during Orishika. I like Orishika Wednesdays. There's a part of me that is nostalgic about it. There's another part of me that's like, maybe not again. I'm good on Orishika for a little while. Good times. What's my next Orishika gonna be? 100 line? A Curse of the Smurf Clan. I feel like I can justify playing games as a way to give myself a break from working since I too need to rest like most people. But I also mostly decide to draw or work instead because I feel guilty. Yeah. Like, I feel a little bit guilty about drawing streams too, but usually I can like say, well, I'm gonna work on something that I'm gonna post, so. Ultima Underworld 2. I mean, I expect whatever game people suggest towards that question is gonna be mean. Classic 1993 first-person 3D RPG. How long does it take? 43 hours? Eh? Okay, I'll clean this up later. Maybe I don't need to clean it up. I should. And then I can move Yagino a bit. There we go. Okay, and like the line thickness is adding depth to it too, so I think it's working. Alright, I think this is a good place to stop. Make sure I save. I should have honestly been saving then more this entire time. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream today because the rice I have in the rice cooker, the timer should be going off any second now. And yeah, I'll see you all on Sunday. No, probably not Sunday. I'm not sure. I think I might be going on Sunday because the plans I had on Sunday last weekend ended up not going through. So it's probably gonna be this Sunday. So maybe I'll be on stream again like Saturday. But I'm gonna be streaming a lot next week anyway. So I'll make more of a post on that next time. Honestly, let's go. I was just about to say bye since I'm tired. Yeah, I think it's about time like people are getting off work or getting ready for dinner themselves. So everyone, thank you very much. Everyone, thank you very much for keeping me company. Always enjoy talking to you all. Have a good rest of the day. Have a good dinner. Get some good sleep. And I'll see you on the weekend. じゃあね。バイバイ。ありがとうございます。